Okay, so here we are at the last day of the moon wave spell. A beautiful wave spell of just becoming. That's all I'm going to say. Letting go, becoming, purifying. Looks like I just said some more. So let's finalize it. At the beginning of our wave spell, we did a pre-capitulation meditation. Now we're going to do a recapitulation meditation. There won't be much talking outside of a small description, and we'll get to jump right into it. So, this is a small definition beforehand. Our pre-capitulation meditation was starting at the red magnetic moon and going forward through the wave spell onto the last day, which was today, and breathing in all of the energies. And then starting where we ended in the pre-capitulation meditation, starting with the cosmic dragon and moving back to the magnetic moon, just breathing in all 13 of the joints until we found ourselves back at the source. In this way, we got to vibrationally travel through fourth dimensional time, embodying a portion of each one of the vibrational imprints of all of the relevant days, and then bringing them back to the source of where we are and were. And in the very same way, we're going to be doing this recapitulation meditation where we're going to be starting on the cosmic dragon, going to the red magnetic moon, breathing each one of those relevant signs and tones, and then we're going to just be breathing through all the relevant joints, returning to where we are at the red cosmic dragon at the end of the meditation. So we will have totally pre-capitulated and recapitulated, and at the beginning and end, supposed, because there's really no beginning and end of everything, and that's what these vibrational fourth dimensionally active meditations are really helping us integrate into our body, is that we are consistently going this so-called back and forth in the linear mind frame and unifying ourselves in the holism of the energy in multiple time spaces, if that makes sense to you. Okay, so let's begin. Starting with the red cosmic dragon. The red cosmic dragon is going to be your left ankle and your right pointy finger on the in-breath. Begin. Okay, I'm just doing 3 breaths for each one, so there can be some momentum. If you feel you wish to do more, I invite you to do so. Okay, so the next breath is going to be in our left crystal knee and our right thumb on the in-breath. Begin. Okay, let's move on to our blue spectral storm. And so the blue spectral storm is going to be located in our left hip and our left baby toe on the out-breath. Begin. Okay, let's move on to the planetary mirror, which is going to be in the left wrist and the left next to baby toe on the out-breath. Begin. Okay, and now for the solar earth, which is going to be on the left elbow and the left middle toe on the out-breath. Begin. Okay, now let's move on to the galactic warrior, which is going to be your left shoulder and your left next to big toe on the out-breath. Begin. Okay, now into the central energy of this wave spell, whether we're moving backwards or forwards. Let's go into the neck and spine and the left big toe and focus on the resonant eagle. Neck and spine, left big toe, out breath. Begin. Okay, Continuing our movement here, we're going to go to the rhythmic wizard, which is the right shoulder and the left baby finger. Out breath. Begin. Okay. Moving again to the red overtone skywalker, which is the right elbow and the left next to baby finger. Begin. Okay. Now we're going to be going a little closer to the beginning into the yellow self-existing human, which is going to be in our right wrist and our left middle finger on the out breath. Begin. Okay. Next, we'll be focusing on the blue electric monkey, which will be in our right hip and our left pointy finger, also on the out breath. Begin. Okay. Now, let's go into the white lunar dog, which is the right knee and the left thumb, also on the out breath. Begin. Okay. And now, for the first day of our Wavespell, we're going to be in the red magnetic moon, which is going to be the right ankle and the right baby toe on the in-breath. Begin. Okay. Now that we've visited each one of these joints, let us recapitulate all of the pyramids that we have built, from the last one to the first one, and from the first one to the last one. And so as we go through the next series of breaths here, which is going to be starting in our right ankle and moving each one through, just breathing into the joint all the way into the far left ankle, whether we directly remember it or visualize it or not, knowing that these breaths are activating the pyramid imprint that we have meditated around these joints, which are also around our body, breathing in all of the different times and energy imprints of the day. And in doing so, we're bringing the entirety of these wavelengths into the synchronized fourth dimensional holographic body, or our holon, all around our body. And so we are far more susceptible to integrating into the fourth dimension via synchronicity. Okay, now let's get into it. We're going to start with the right ankle. I'm going to call out each of the joints, and I'm personally just going to do 3 breaths in and out. So it'll be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 in, 3 out through each one of these joints. Let's begin. Right ankle. Right knee. Right hip. right wrist, right shoulder, we actually messed up on one. So let's just simply go back and do that again. Those things happen sometimes. So after our right wrist, which we breathed in, we're going to be breathing in our right elbow. Sometimes I mix those two up. So if you want to, you know what? Let's start the whole meditation over again. Doesn't take too long, this one. I'd like to get this one flawless for you all. These kind of things happen all the time, actually. Okay, so beginning with the right ankle. I think what it was really asking me to do, because I was thinking while I was breathing that I really wanted to share, it doesn't just have to be as many breaths that I'm doing this. I really encourage you to go deep and to simply just breathing through each one of these joints as many times as you feel in order to trigger resonance, resonant compression. So you really feel the portal open in the appropriate joint and really feel the pyramid energy really kind of graft on, and know that it's a part of you. It's not just a projection, it's something that you are holographically aware of and is actually becoming a sense. And as these portals open clearer and clearer to you, and these this architecture makes more and more sense to you, and then it all just becomes a second sense. And so let's begin again. Right ankle. Right knee, right hip, right wrist, right elbow, right shoulder, neck and spine, left shoulder, left elbow, left wrist, left hip, left knee, left ankle, okay, so now we have breathed all of the relevant energies. Maybe give yourself a moment to just feel all of those pyramids awakened, open, and pulsing with infinite energy, connected to all the most relevant aspects of all of the things that have showed up for you. Because synchronicity is different for everyone, because it talks about aligning with something and aligning with magic. And so allow the magic and the alignment to come together in the spaces that are relevant for you. And let us dissolve into that recognition, guided by the Wavespell of the moon. In Lakesh, I am another yourself, and you are another me. That will conclude our meditation. Be well.